We use the computers to aid in our research. This is because we use the computers to find articles and examples of documentaries, magazines and radio adverts. We also use the computers to type up all the research and present it in our blogs so that we could refer back to it at later stages. I had used the computers for researching at AS. However, I feel that my experience using them allowed me to research my topics more effectively. We used our phones to record people for our audience research, which was useful as it was easy to do and provided us with important information. At AS, I used my phone to assist with my research, however we did not use them as much as AS compared to this year. SlideShow and Scribd allowed us to upload any work that we had completed on Word or PowerPoint and then embed it onto our blogs. We use these websites at AS to upload our work to our blogs just like we did this year. I feel that through the multiple times I've used it, I can do it very quickly and effectively compared to how long it took me at AS. We used the computers in the planning stage to research ideas for what type of documentary we wanted to do. We looked at other examples of documentaries as well as thinking of topics. We did most of our research online through the use of the computers and planned out the documentaries on the computer. Compared to AS, I have learnt many new skills from the amount of experience that I have gained, therefore making planning more efficient on the computer. We used the phone to take pictures that would inspire us for the documentaries, such as posters on the wall about different topics. This is similar to something that we did at AS when we took pictures of things that would inspire our magazine. Therefore I knew what type of things that would be useful for me to look at for inspiration. Powtoon was a new piece of software that I used. It was a website which allowed me to create an animated presentation showing my research and planning. As this was something I had never used before, I was not as efficient with it as I could have been with more experience. However, I still managed to create a piece of research and planning work while using Powtoon that was useful for me and was to a high standard. During my AS coursework, I used the computers to create my final product. Therefore, I was familiar with which software I'd be using and how to access them. Another essential piece of technology we used was the cameras. This is due to the fact we had to go out and film the documentary footage. I had previously used the cameras and equipment at AS when recording research and planning, and also when creating a review of a film. Therefore, I knew how to set up shots and how to use the equipment as it should be used, allowing me to be more effective when recording footage. InDesign was the main piece of software which I used when creating a magazine. I have used it previously at AS, and I used my guide which I created last year to help me when using it. I used it at AS when creating my double page spread. This meant that my knowledge which I had gained through my experience of already creating a double page spread and my guide which I had created, I could easily use this software. Adobe Premiere was the software we used to edit and create the documentary. We imported the footage which we had recorded on the cameras and the audio from the voice recorders, and we edited it to create the final product. I used Adobe Premiere at AS, but not much. I used it to edit together my review of a film. However, I had used it in a different subject, and therefore I was already quite knowledgeable of how it works and how to edit footage together. GarageBand was used for the creation of the radio advert. We imported the audio from the voice recorders and also music which was copyright free, and we edited it to create a radio advert that was 60 seconds long. I had not used GarageBand much at AS either, but we had some experience with it from the film review. Therefore, I roughly knew how to work it and had a guide ready in case I was unsure. PowerDirector is a new video editing software which I used to create the videos answering my evaluation questions. I used this software as it was pre-installed on my laptop at home and therefore was easy for me to access. I have never used this software before and therefore I am not very experienced in using it. However, I used my knowledge from Premiere to help me with this software. I used 3 new types of online software when answering my evaluation questions. These were Canva, Visme and SurveyMonkey. Canva and Visme are both presentation software allowing me to present my answers for my evaluation questions. SurveyMonkey is an online software which allows me to create a survey which I can then share with other people to get answers. I have not used any of these before, and therefore I have used my pre-existing knowledge of computers and software to use them.